Yo, so what's good, YouTube? Back here again with another video. Today's video is going to be about why you should have a mentor, how they can help you, how they can help you succeed in your career, no matter really what you do. My mentors, Sydney and Jason, have been a very pivotal part in my career, meeting people, networking with people, just throwing my name out there to other people. They have helped me so much more than I could have ever done myself. So yeah, I thought I would talk to Jason today, so we're gonna head there in a second. But yeah, we're basically just gonna talk about why mentors are important. And once you get to a certain place, I feel like you should be mentoring someone else too. So yeah, we're gonna go talk to Jason and we're gonna head there now. Yep.
Mid-January or end of January. So how have you stocked up, saved up, cleaned up for the rest of the year?
So for this part of the video, I'm literally just going to be piecing together what he's saying at this point. When we get to Sydney's, I will do the same thing, and then I will put my input on to what they're saying or just adding on to what they say. So the first question I asked Jason was literally just, what was the importance to him for having a mentor?
The importance of having mentors is that they have been through the groundwork before you've even been there. They have seen all the things that you have not seen. They have dealt with the clients, they have dealt with customers, they have dealt with companies, and they know what to expect. Not that they're perfect, but they can give you knowledge to help you go further than you even thought before. So they're there to expand your mind and give you exposure to things that you would have never thought before.
Mentorship is very important, and it goes way beyond like obtaining a skill set. You know, like most people want to like apprentice or mentor under somebody because of who they are. It's bigger than that. Like that person is going to share moments with you that they never expected to share with anybody else, and they're going to open up to you in ways they never thought they would, and they're going to relive their younger days through you, and you don't even know it. You know, like I feel like sometimes we go into it so one-sided to where it's like, oh, I just need to get this thing, but it's bigger than that. And if you can open your eyes and see like it's a bigger picture, or you can just go into it open-minded, I feel like you'll gain a lot more. You'll gain relationship, and that's so important nowadays because people just want the cloud. People don't want relationship. They want what they can get in that moment. And I think our generation in particular, we forget to have relationship, like genuine relationship. Like I have some of the greatest mentors, and I hate like a lot of them didn't come from my city, but you live with it and you walk into what's for you. Man, I could drop names, but it's not important. But some of the people that I can call my mentor, I can call it on the phone. It's like, man, I have access to you, but the access is good. But for me, it's just like, man, I can call you a father figure, or I can call you a mother figure, and you're not treating me differently. Like you just genuinely want to help. So I'll encourage all people, yes, go into it for the skill set, but it's bigger than that. It's more than that, and just know you got to give back once you receive what you experience.
So what Jason is saying here is pretty self-explanatory. My mentor Sydney, when I first started being mentored under her, she taught me things that I still learn today, or that I did in college. And that put me so far ahead of the game, and I'm very grateful for it. And I text her every time that I'll be in class, and I'll be like, hey, like you taught me this like 3 years ago, and they're teaching this in class, and you gave me that information out of the kindness of your heart, and now not only do I know it now, but I knew it back then, and I feel like that put me ahead of the game of photography and just lighting in general and different things in business in general. So yeah. So the next thing I asked Jason, because everybody is not going to be good at everything. So in the fact of you might have one mentor that teaches you everything about photography, but you might have somebody else to teach you life lessons or business or something like that. So this is what he had to say about having multiple mentors.
Let me say that it's okay to have multiple mentors. I have different mentors in different parts of my life. So I had mentors who taught me certain things from lighting to business and then to even PR. So I think multiple mentors is really good for different segments of life. Just like you have a basketball coach, you have a fitness trainer, even for personal training or either for photography, you have a mentor for photography. You might have a mentor for business, and they may be totally different. Making sure that you find specialists in what you want to learn is extremely important. And if they become a mentor for you and they allow themselves to be mentors for you, then you're really pushing yourself ahead of the game. Mentorship is the key to skipping a lot of steps and going further to success.
So the next thing me and Jason talked about was basically giving back. After you reach a certain level in your career or a certain place in your life, I think it's important to give back. In other words, be mentors to others. Be that person to get someone under you or somebody that might want advice from you. I think it's always good to give back, and I think that it is important to give back to keep the generational creators and creatives on par with where we are, and for them to be able to elevate even more than we or the pre-generation before them ever will and ever would.
I think at the point of where I'm at in my career now, I feel that it's important that I give back. Giving back not only just helps the mentee, but it also helps me. It helps me to sharpen my skills more. It helps me to review some of the things that I've told other people and say, hey, you know what? I need to reapply that to myself. Also, giving back to mentees is a way that I can help keep my legacy going. I'm only here to do so much. I only can do so much. Strength and ability only last so long, and there needs to be someone else to carry the torch. And I want to make sure that I plant seeds of greatness in photography, greatness in business, into other people so that they can go forth and do all the things that I wasn't even able to do. Like, every generation should take the next generation better, or make the generation better. And let me say that again. Every generation should make the next generation better.
Like, I mean, it's just bigger than me, and the gift of giving keeps going. And I feel like that's the big thing for me with mentorship, because I won't live forever. Your generation, the generations under you, they'll live longer than me. So I want to share the knowledge. I want to share my experience with you and encourage you in hopes that you keep going and you go further than I'm going. Like, I have no problem with that. Like, I will say, with me coming up, people didn't want to help me because they felt threatened by me, which is so silly to say, but a lot of people didn't want to help me. And as I'm growing older, I'm finding that people are intimidated by your talents, but we all have the same shot. Like, it's just, how bad do you want it? Like, what are the steps, or what are the things that you're willing to do to achieve the things that you want? And I don't know, that's my stand. That's where I stand with that. So I'm always open to give back. I'm always open, to answer a DM or answer a text if I can. If I can't, I'm probably like traveling, or I'm probably like going through a phase. And even when I'm going through my phases, I still try to like answer the phone or text back.
The next thing we talked about was, are you ever too old for a mentor? Is it ever too late to get another mentor? Do you reach a certain level and you don't need a mentor anymore? And here's what Jason said.
No, never too old. I'm looking for a new mentor now. But now the thing is, as I change and as I grow in my business, I'm looking for a mentor on a higher level. We're always looking for mentors on the next level. I literally just sent the email last night to someone that I feel could be a great mentor to me. And I reached out to them. They haven't responded yet, and I'll keep reaching out to them. I'll pop up at the studio if need be and see if they can at least have a sit down with me and talk with me and see if they would be a mentor of mine. But yeah, I have mentors. So that was a photography mentor, and I have other mentors that I'm reaching out to because it's time for me to go to the next level. And I still have my current mentors who are still doing their thing. But sometimes as you progress, you might need to reach out to another mentor.
So the next thing we talked about, I asked him, what about for the people who can't get a mentor? Like you reach out and you might not get a response, or they might say not at this time. Here's this advice for you.
You know what? Consistency and being persistent is how you're going to get a mentor. Or you need if they don't want to mentor you at that moment, you never know what they're going through. They may be absolutely busy. They may be stockpiled with work. They may be stressed, or they may not even be doing any work right now. They may be down. Artists go through a lot of depression and a lot of ups and downs. So you may be just coming at the wrong time. But I think you should stay in their face. And when I say stay in their face, it's just a text. It's, hey, how are things going? Maybe a Facebook message. Stand in the face of them, as well as seeking other mentors if possible. But whoever's meant to be your mentor will be your mentor. So you can't force anyone to be your mentor. If people don't connect with you or they don't accept you as a mentee, you should be grateful that they are not wasting your time and that you don't waste their time. And it's just not the right choice.
Keep trying. I mean, be persistent, and I feel like the person that's supposed to be leading you or guiding you to your next phase, they'll come to you. But you can't give up on you because somebody didn't approve of you. And I feel like people forget, like, they're human. Like, we're all human. And sometimes somebody may say no or not right now because they have something going on. So just try back again later. I mean, it's not the end of the world. And take that fuel and put it into your craft. You don't need anyone to validate you. And I had to learn it the hard way.
Yo, so thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped you guys. I hope it gave you a new understanding of how important a mentor was. Mentors have been a big part of my life. So I wanted to spread that and show and explain to you guys how big a mentor can be in your life. If you have any questions, just drop a comment below and I'll try my best to answer all of them. Yeah, so if you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.